Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are all fine. Today we are going to talk about Act 1, Scene 3, 4 and 5. But before I speak about these three scenes, I'm going to give you a quick review about Scene 1, Act 1, Scene 1 and Scene 2 and what happened in them. At the beginning we see how the king sets the love test, in order to check which one of his daughters loves him more, which one of his daughters love him more, Upon he asks them a question, and upon the response or the answer of each one, he is going to decide which one is gonna get the highest portion of his kingdom and property, because he doesn't like the answer of his beloved daughter Cordelia, he decides to deprive her of his deprived her from his property and kingdom. The king likes the answers of his two daughters, Goneril and Regan. The sweet talk they said about how they love their father. This is one. Number two, we talked about the conspiracy which is planned or prepared by whom? By Edmund, the illegitimate son of Gloucester, and how he plans to get everything and deprive his brother Edgar from the property and land of his father. So Edmund prepares a conspiracy against his father and his brother. In Scene 3, we see in Act 1, Scene 3, we see how Goneril mistreats her father, how she complains about her father's presence at her castle. The King Lear decides to stay at the beginning to spend some time at Goneril's castle. She complains to whom? To her servant Stewart, whose name is Stewart, that her father and his company or his companies are troublemaker. She starts to complain about the presence of her father and the attendants who attend with him. It is a custom, a habit. When a king goes somewhere to another place, he doesn't go alone. He takes some knights and people with him. Goneril, his daughter, complains about the presence of her father and the attendants with him. To whom? To her servant. Look how she mistreats her father, how she behaves rudely and impolitely with her father. She orders her servant not to obey her father and his orders, not to obey the king. This happened where? In Scene 3. In Scene 4, she confronts her father. She mistreats him, and she complains about his presence at her castle, and she decides to give him the idea that now there is a new reality. Which reality? The reality now that the king now is not the king. He couldn't rule. He cannot rule. He cannot manage anything. Why? Because Goneril and Regan decide to step the king down, and take everything from him. Since he gives them everything. He divides his kingdom between only his two daughters, Goneril and Regan, and he deprives Cordelia. Upon this reality, she behaves according to this reality. Which reality? That now he couldn't rule, he cannot rule. Who is ruling now? Goneril and Regan. Okay? The king doesn't understand this idea, this new reality. Okay? When did he realize this? He realized this when she behaves badly, when she mistreats him at her castle. Okay? She orders the steward and the servants at her castle not to obey the king's rules. Okay? Not to obey anything he wants, okay, or he gives, okay. And what does this mean? This means that now they control, or she controls the situation, okay, not the king. He is a king just by name, okay, but just the name, just the title, okay, while she, I mean Goneril, she manages everything, she controls everything, okay. She what does she do? She starts to give what false claims and pretexts, يعني حجج واهية, ادعاءات كاذبة, about the king and his attendants, that they become riotous, they become troublemakers, they become uncontrolled, okay, rebellious, okay, and this is in fact is not true, okay. She wants to impose, enforce, يعني تفرض the new reality upon her father. Her father starts to realize that the one that when he puts his trust in someone, okay, and he discovers that this one is not trustworthy, okay, is untrustworthy, okay, so he puts his trust in his daughter Goneril, and he discovers that she doesn't deserve this trust, okay. Then in scene 5, what happened? Okay, so he decides to move away, okay, to leave this castle and go to whom? To Regan. He thinks that Regan is going to treat him in a good way, okay. She will not mistreat him. In scene 5, in his way to Regan's castle, he starts to discover a new things, a new reality, okay. Like what? Like he said, I did her wrong. To whom? He refers her to his daughter Cordelia. He starts to discover that he is deceived by his daughter Goneril. Okay? He is deceived by her. She tricked him. Okay? She duped him. Okay? يعني خدعته. Okay? You see also how the king is or starts to think about his sanity, his mental state, his mental order. Okay, is he sane or insane? Is he sane or insane? يعني هو صاحي ولا مخبول أو مجنون? Okay, why? Because he doesn't believe that his daughter, who loves him, okay, who expresses her love to him in such a huge and massive language, okay, and a sweet talk, now she deceives him, okay, and she takes his kingdom from him, okay, as if she ridicules him, okay, يعني تمسخر علينا, okay. Also in scene 5 we see signs of regret or remorse, يعني علامات للندم. He regrets or remorses that he doesn't give or he is deceived by his two daughters, and he deprives his beloved daughter Cordelia from his kingdom and property. As far as the recommended pages and lines is concerned, I want you to go back to page 41 and page 57 and page 61. I give you only one page, just one page. Okay, what's happened in this line in scene 3, page 41? You see how Goneril gives her orders to her servant or steward Oswald to mistreat her father. In scene 4, page 57, you see how Cordelia speaks rudely speaks cruelly, speaks offensively to her father. Okay, how she speaks to him in such a rude way, such impolite way. Okay, I want you to make a comparison between how she expresses her love to her father in scene 1, and now what happens with her, how she expresses her dislike, okay, to her father. Okay, make a comparison between the two. And in scene 4, page 61, you see how Lear expresses his dissatisfaction, discontent, okay, سخط أو عدم رضا, his anger against his daughter. Okay, what does she say? What does he say to her? Okay, how he expresses how he expresses his reaction to the mistreatment that he gets from his daughter Goneril. Okay, let me know if you have any question. Good luck.